the Woman of Destiny. I'm speaking about myself as one of the Women of Destiny. As you can see, I don't shave my head. No one tells me to. I don't shave my head for several reasons. Probably the first would be my ego. If I'm self-honest, I have a lot of fear around how I would be seen, how I would be considered as a person, and what would happen in my life. I have fear of people, of loss, if I did that, of associations, friendships, relationships. I don't believe the primary people in my life would leave me because I shaved my head, but it would certainly be difficult for them to accept. So also I would have fear of loss of myself as ego, as a female, as a sexual being, which would not be real because I would just still be myself. Although I have huge fear of that. And in that way, I do see it's like facing the fear of death. So it's something I would like to do someday, absolutely, to face that fear. Fear of myself as a woman, as a human, but I guess mostly it's as a woman because many people are both. Many men are both. So I think that I would receive quite a violent reaction from my family, but that I don't believe any of them would leave their relationship with me, whether it be sister, wife, mother. There would be a strong reaction. It would be difficult, and I wouldn't even want to face that right now, to be honest. I do not believe. One practical reason why I don't shave my head is that for my job, I am changing what I'm doing to help fit into my life as a woman of destiny, as a individual person, because it's something I want to be more involved with, and I don't have the time. So I'm changing the way my career is set up, the way I make money, to do after school care, something I used to do when my kids were young, and I think I'm very good at it, and I really enjoy being with the children a lot. So that takes, I've got a few kids I'll be picking up after school from one school, starting in September, only a month, and it gives me my day free. Pretty much there'd be some kids here in the morning, and I take them to school, and I get them after school, so it gives me a lot of time to be committed to my process with Destiny and my involvement within the community. I would like to be more involved. So in that, I am meeting parents for the first time, and they would be deciding on whether to trust me with their child before school and after school. So I believe right now that would not be in my best interest to shave my head, to make this change and have this career, as it pays well for the time commitment during the day. I do not believe it would be in my best interest. That parents may judge it as a little as extreme, as perhaps this woman is someone who is extreme. Is this a woman I want my kids to be with? Do I trust her? Anyway, so you might think that that's extreme on my part of my thinking, but I don't think it's in my best interest right now to do that for my job. I'm not someone who has enough money to not work. I have to work. I have to make income to be able to afford to pay my bills and my mortgage. So, however, I am a woman of destiny, and to me, more importantly, I do understand the point of facing my ego in that not wearing jewelry, makeup, fussing about my hair. One of the reasons I was thinking of cutting my hair for a long time, and had long hair for a long, long time, so I didn't really have anything to do with Destiny. Kind of, Destiny gave me a little bit of a push in that direction. And I bleached it because I have a lot of gray hair. I was dyeing my hair brown all the time and have all these gray roots. So now I have darker roots. So anyway, whatever. One step at a time here. I don't wear a lot of makeup anyway. I still do wear makeup now and then when I go out, but not a lot. I do wear some jewelry still. Again, not a lot and not often. I don't find these things that difficult to give up. And high heels, I decided not to wear them anymore, although now and then, maybe once or twice in a month, I would put a high heel on. So I feel good about not engaging in these things, not participating in them as much. I don't find it that difficult. I think I would have found it more difficult when I was younger. So I admire the young women of Desteni who are able to quite courageously give these things up and shake their head. Now, I do know many women who shake their head, and it has nothing to do with Desteni, but it has a lot to do with the principles of Desteni. And so they would do this to challenge themselves, to perhaps some of them do it to draw attention to themselves. This is one of the comments I get from people if I suggest that I'm possibly going to shave my head in the future. They say, well, it's actually not what you're saying, because it is ego, because it's going to draw a whole bunch of attention to you. Yes, I guess sadly it would. Men can walk around bald and no one thinks anything of that. So I guess if a woman shakes her head, she is making a statement, so I guess it does draw attention to her, so you have to be prepared for that. I'm not prepared for that right now, and I freely admit that. It's okay. As a woman of Desteni, I am being more consistently aware of myself, my thoughts, my excuses for not standing up. So I'm more and more aware of my thoughts, getting out of my thoughts, like saying to myself, no, stop that. You're here. You're physical. You're not some airy fairy flying around in the air, are you? No, you're physical. So stay here in the physical. Stop thinking all the time. I'm quite shocked at how addicted we are. I am thinking. I'm very aware of this now. As a woman of Desteni, I'm very aware of what I'm thinking, what I'm stopping. I am applying the principles of Desteni, which is our self-forgiveness. So when I catch myself in the process of thinking, stop, and I bring myself back here to the physical, out of my mind, and here in the physical, and I apply self-forgiveness. And then I apply self-directed living, so that I am more aware in each moment. Every day, it's a little bit more. I'm more aware of my moments. And how I am participating as a living, breathing person on this planet. And how I would like to more actively participate in a solution to how the world, my world, is. I want to look at statistics. I was looking at one today. 16,000 children approximately will die of starvation today, which is painful. And I don't want to ignore that anymore. And I want to participate in a solution instead of saying it's too huge a problem. I cannot make a difference. So as a woman of Desteni, I would like to consider each of those children as my children, as one and equal to me. And I have children, and I know the love and concern we have for our children. As a woman of Desteni, I even look at words, at our vocabulary, and redefining words. So if I love and are concerned about my children, and as a woman of Desteni, I consider all to be one and equal, then I, if I'm not going to be a hypocrite, which I don't want to be, should have loving concern for each of these children that is starving to death today. Instead of feeling sorry for myself, I don't have college. It's a beautiful sunny day out there, and my children are up there dad's cottage, who I'm divorced from. And my sister has the family cottage now. I'm doing my assignment on that. Excellent. Looking at that in detail and my thoughts around that and my emotions and feelings about that. So as a woman of destiny, I want to take a stand and no more excuses. I can do something about these children. I can't do anything about the children that are dying today. I can do something about our world. I can do that. The first thing I can do is stand up and take responsibility for it and say, no, I am responsible for these children, for this situation, because I am here as a living, breathing participant in the world. What am I going to do about it? I'm going to be aware of my thoughts. I'm going to take self-responsibility for my thoughts. And I'm going to direct myself in all complete awareness in each moment and apply the principles that I'm learning within taking my course in Destiny. So it's great because being involved in this community and as a woman of destiny, I can start helping change the world, my world, our world, through correcting myself and taking the course, but also participating in all the things that the members of Destiny are doing here, taking active steps to one day at a time, one moment at a time, create a world of equality in which each life is regarded one and equal, and planning for and creating and taking the steps to put an equal money system in place. It's not a communistic system. So you could go to Destiny and investigate what I'm talking about when I say an equal money system. It's not impossible. It's only impossible if we don't individually, as one, stand up, and I can stand up as one, just on my own, and then I can stand with a group of people, and as people join and look at the sanity of this program, of this way of living, in that it be the only benevolent choice to make. I wish there was a God that was just going to come down and save us all. You can think of God as all of us, all of humanity, who can make a difference here. Or you can think of God as the whole earth and beautiful nature that it is. But as a kind of a being that's going to come and save us, or you're going to be all saved when you die, I don't buy it anymore. I don't buy it. I don't think it's okay that we let others suffer. So anyway, I've said enough. And so that's part of, and I wanted to explain why I didn't shave my head, and no one talks to me about it or is concerned with it. It's not important in itself, but it's a symbol and it's a very courageous thing to do. But as a woman in destiny, that's just some of the things that I found in joining the community of Destiny. Please check us out online.